was literally
decision has been made.
It was literally after I had built my PC that like Matt was just like, "Hey, you know you can get LASIK for like $250 now." And I looked it up and was like, "Are you freaking crapping me?"
Yeah, I used to get,
Are you freaking crapping?
You
me?
I used to get
freaking
emails
That
all the
hurt like
time
a
saying,
butt cheek on a stick.
Because it's just like my PC cost me like $1,300. I was like, I could have held off, or I could have downgraded some stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, get them not glasses every day.
You
know
look
how
so,
annoying
looks
it
so
is?
different. I know. I wear glasses sometimes.
Do you?
I don't know every day. I wear contacts every day.
I always
but-
call you Superman when you do.
Yeah, like Clark Kent.
Behind your back.
I always have to find like mine in the morning because they like, I don't know, throughout the course of the night I set them on the table next to me and they disappear. Like,
your
where do they go?
glasses?
Yeah, where do they go? And then I can't see them because I'm blind.
What are you?
Wow. We're recording.
We are?
Yeah, Dad.
I didn't know this was going to be in it.
My gosh. Goodness.
Just talking just to, like we normally do. It's
I was
been a
like, I
minute.
didn't want people to know I wear glasses.
Yeah. I don't want them to know my secret
I'm
identity.
a nerd. Yeah.
Wow.
That I'm a nerd.
Blonde boys do.
Yeah. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
Oh my god.
Jerome
Ty has a
almost let me have
subscription
this brew.
to an app that allows him to read thousands of comic books. He's like, I want people to know I'm a nerd because of glasses.
That's the best
Constantly
$8 I
on
spend a
DC
month.
Universe.
That's all I do at work.
It's 8 months. Really?
Yeah. I've read over 100 comic books
I bet.
all at work.
He's a crisis on 8 Earths, and he's just like, get him, Superman.
It's awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, they just released 20,000 like a
Really?
couple months ago. Yeah, 20,000 comic books on there.
That's
Oh my
insane.
It's
gosh.
sick.
It's sick. It's like procrastination went way up.
Dude, I still haven't finished Swamp Thing.
I still haven't either.
I haven't started
I
it.
don't even know what that is.
Dude, it's good.
It's a DC Universe like exclusive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
It's like a show?
Yeah, it's like a horror type kind of.
It's like an
yeah.
old school.
It's really good.
Because I saw that other DC show, they had the
Titans or Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
They had Brendan Fraser on
Yeah,
it. I was
Brendan
like,
Fraser.
man, I haven't seen him in forever.
Doom Patrol is pretty good, man. It's way out there. Like
Is it?
they have like one is this goat and it like farts a black hole. It's way out there.
Yeah.
it's
Whoa,
it's,
what
it's
is
good
this now?
though. Doom Patrol, you like it a
The
lot.
Doom Patrol.
Yeah, it sounds like
It
it.
sounds like The Boys.
Yeah,
The Blonde
I wanted
Boys?
to watch that now. I've been seeing a lot on it. It looks pretty good
Yeah, the superhero
on Amazon.
SmackDown team
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, you know what the whole thing is though.
Isn't
The
it
whole
like
premise?
a DC comic?
It might be. I don't
I think
know.
they
I haven't
bought
read
it.
The
I think it
Boys.
was like an independent thing.
But
and
it's
then they
like
bought it.
probably. But no, it's like the heroes are like celebrities basically. So
Mm-hmm.
like they get ahead in society and stuff like that, where they get away with anything. When the comic book's a little different. In the show, the guy who's like the equivalent of the Flash,
Yeah.
like this guy, he's like, "Oh my god, I love you so much." He's telling like his girlfriend or his wife, fiance, or whatever, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or the guy who's running super fast, he's like late for something and just plows right into her and she explodes.
Yeah, I saw that
And-
in the commercial.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, sorry, running late, gotta go." And he just like runs off. So the guy like hates heroes now. Like the whole thing
Yeah.
is like bring the heroes down.
It's just like they're
basically.
above the law and can do whatever.
Yeah,
they
so they're
want.
basically villains, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a weird thing, but yeah.
It's almost like that that version of Superman that's like the
Talking about
the
Brightburn?
dictator.
Oh, Dictator?
Yeah, the
Oh,
dictator. Well, yeah,
okay.
Brightburn, I guess, would
Yeah.
be also that.
Wait, like
which
in-
looks, I will not watch that.
Like from the Injustice thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
there's-
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The Injustice Superman, who's like, you all need to be controlled instead of freedom.
Yeah.
I am Superman.
How many podcasts have started out with you two just talking about?
I don't know. Maybe
Super-
this
I
is just
think they typically end that way.
yeah.
They end that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we need to talk about superheroes because Spider-Man.
Tell me about
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
I knew it was
Kevin,
coming.
because I don't actually know everything.
Okay, so dating the podcast recording here, but like a few days ago, we found out that Marvel and Sony did not come to an agreement on Spider-Man, the next Spider-Man movie, which sucks because if you've seen Spider-Man Far From Home,
I have not.
Have not. No
okay,
spoilers.
yeah,
Yeah, me
I'll just
neither.
say he cannot leave.
Yeah, I heard the ending. I heard on the radio today that the ending of it it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I saw it the other day. I think
MCU.
it's still in theaters, but it's really good.
I looked up on the theater around here.
Yeah. Yeah, the $5
and
Tuesday.
and I don't think it was on there, but I heard they're re-releasing it at the end of this month.
Oh,
with
okay.
extra scenes on it, is what I read somewhere.
Oh, so they're pulling an Endgame.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. I hope that's not a thing.
Yeah, that's like DLC for movies.
Right? Yeah, I don't care about that.
But no, the whole budget for the next Spider-Man film, Sony and Marvel could not agree on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back then, Marvel sold the rights to Spider-Man to Sony. And
The movie rights.
The movie rights. And like I think it was like the early 90s.
Yeah, I think it was the 90s.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it
it's
was
been that long?
1998. Because in
it was late
2002,
90s.
that's 2002, 2003.
Maguire.
That's when the Tobey Maguire movie came out.
Right. So that's why Sony had those, and that's one of the first like big superhero movies to really like make it big.
Yeah.
Like the Hulk sucked, and
Hulk
I
I
don't think
liked
Iron
the
Man
Hulk
was.
when I was a kid.
Well, the movie did.
We had like the 1980s like Batman
That's what I'm
and
saying.
stuff.
I
but
Yeah,
still.
the Tim Burton.
Yeah, but like they usually give credit to Spider-Man being like the whole push for
Yeah,
where
like people
superhero
want
movies
that.
are at now
For like the new wave.
Yeah,
Of this.
Yes,
like
you're
Iron Man
welcome.
definitely had like a thing of that. Like that really kicked off the MCU. But like Spider-Man, like put the demand in there for like more superhero stuff.
Question.
And,
I was
dumb
there in the
question,
beginning.
New question.
Yeah.
What's MCU?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, thank you.
I love
My Chemical
Universe.
Universe.
My chemical.
But yeah, that's where we're at. So because they couldn't come to an agreement, everyone's freaking out because they think, well, no, Spider-Man's not going to be in the MCU. I think this is the first meeting or deal. I don't think it's like over. I just think this first deal just went bad.
Apparently Sony
taking
had
a break.
tweeted out or something like that saying that it's disappointing that they couldn't reach an agreement and stuff. But
Well, what I heard was that Marvel had an agreement with, I guess Marvel / Disney now had an agreement with Sony to use it, and the agreement was like, what was it? It was like Marvel. How did it work out?
what I heard on the radio was that like if it was a solo movie of Spider-Man, that Sony would get like profit from it.
Yeah,
If it was Spider-Man in like the MCU, like Endgame, Civil War, all that kind of stuff, then Marvel would get the profit. Is what I think I heard on the radio.
Yeah, I heard
the
they
other
were saying
day.
something like instead of getting like 5 or 10%, Marvel's like, hey, what if we did like 50-50 instead? And
Oh,
they were
okay.
like,
So maybe that's what they're talking about.
they were
Maybe.
like,
Yeah.
no.
Heck nah.
Yeah. And I get it. Like, people are upset at Sony that's like, no, we don't want to do that. But there's also the side of like, Marvel doesn't need the 50-50. I mean, they could probably negotiate for like 15-20%, and that'd be fine. Just because Sony does own the rights to Spider-Man. There's nothing that the MCU can really do to get him back.
Well, the thing is that any time you're going to negotiate a deal, what do?
Negotiate.
You shoot high.
Yeah. They're hoping to get 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Let's
sure
go
that
50.
there will be a deal eventually.
Yeah, especially if everybody's saying about the home, Far From Home, if it plays that big of a thing. And that's what the trailer even sets up for, the whole, how he's kind of like the predecessor to Tony Stark now and stuff like that. So it's like, I think Marvel will do everything to kind of.
Here's my question. Each of us, right now, rank the 3 movie Spider-Man from worst to best.
What?
You're talking
I
about,
didn't
like, the
watch
3
it.
series?
I'm talking about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man,
That comes
Andrew
first.
Garfield.
the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, or the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
See, I don't.
And I'm not talking about the movies. I'm talking about their portrayal as Spider-Man.
I don't know.
It's Tom Holland for sure.
I think Tom Holland is the best for me. But I liked Tobey Maguire at the time. I never, but like the third one, when we had emo Toby,
Yeah.
that was weird.
Emo Toby.
It was.
Emo Toby.
He was like dancing. I just recently watched that because it's on, I think, Hulu or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's a 2.5 hour movie of just nonsense. Like the fight scenes I thought were cool, but
Yeah.
just like the whole like Peter Parker storyline of just him like the symbiote thing, and like I was like, this is boring. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Did you see Venom? I'm not trying to change it.
I've
We'll
not
go
seen
back to that.
Venom.
Oh, Venom was so good.
I
thought it was pretty
really
good.
need to though.
I was in the room when it was on.
I
What I
was
saw
near.
was good.
I drove by the theater when it was there.
Yeah, so many people were in there watching it. I was like,
To go back to your
but,
question, I think Tom Holland, who's the new one, I think he plays a good balance of both.
He's the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think he's really good too because he portrays that like as a lifelong Spider-Man.
He's the one that actually looks like a 15-year-old kid.
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
where-
Spider-Man's supposed to be a kid, you know, and Tobey Maguire.
He's an adult.
He always came off as like a 38-year-old dude in high school. Like he's not in high school.
Right.
I mean, they kind of did the same thing with like at least the other people that were also in high school too.
Well, yeah.
You know, at least good thing they didn't make them like you know super young looking, but still, yeah, I see what you're saying. And Andrew Garfield, he didn't really sell me on Peter Parker either. I think he seemed like a weird. I think that's the most thing. Like everybody says he does a good Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire played a good Spider-Man, but not a good Peter Parker. And then Tom Holland's like the in between. He's good at everything.
Yeah, because Stan Lee said that Tom Holland was the picture perfect Spider-Man for him.
Really?
That's when he envisioned the Spider-Man like originally. That's who Tom Holland plays that exactly how he thought it should be.
R.I.P. bro. Rip.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, Tom Holland's got to be number one for me, but number two is Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, so I liked Andrew Garfield. Still.
I've not seen Andrew Garfield.
Me neither.
And it's
Amazing
just
Spider-Man?
because I hate.
Maybe if
Tobey
I did,
Maguire.
it's been such a
Hold on,
long
I'm gonna look him
time.
up. Andrew Garfield. I may
Yeah, it's
have
the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, with what's her nuts as Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, Emma Stone.
Yeah, Emma Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like me some Emma Stone.
So I liked Andrew Garfield because
And
I
demonetized.
thought he was
I just said that I like her. I didn't say how much I like her.
right.
Andrew Garfield. Okay, I don't. Like
So-
I remember him playing it. I just don't think I ever saw it actually.
Yeah, I can't remember if I
First
saw
one was good. Second one, they do the same. That's why everybody's worried about Sony taking over for Spider-Man because they do the same thing they did for the third one. They did it for the second one of the Amazing Spider-Man. Is just crammed pack full of just villains, and that's what kind of ruins everything.
The pacing was off. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He's
like
trying
I
to-
liked him as Spider-Man because Tobey Maguire I think did a horrible job as it.
Really?
Yeah, because he was a big crybaby throughout the second one. The first one was all right. It was like
The second one is what everyone's like. That's the best one with Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, I love Doc Ock, but Tobey Maguire was like just like a big crybaby. I thought, and part of Spider-Man growing up, like in the '90s with the Spider-Man cartoon, he was kind of like a cocky kid, like had a mouth on him.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire never really had that.
That was
See,
kind
Tom
of the
Holland,
thing.
yeah.
I thought, I think Tom Holland does a really. He's a loudmouth.
Oh, yeah.
And, but like one of those humble.
Yeah, I'm
You don't hate him.
intimidating.
No, I'm trying
You
not
can't
to.
help but like him. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
He's adorable.
yeah, he's really funny. He's witty
In the most
That's
appropriate
that's the word.
way.
He's witty.
Yeah. And that's why I like Andrew
Yeah, that's
Garfield because he would do that. He would do that as Spider-Man. Like he would be like kind of like funny. He'd have like different exchanges with the bad guys. But I just didn't like Tobey Maguire in that aspect.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. I always like that. Tom Holland's the best.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. He's British, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a super British.
Everyone's British, man.
Who's the
Amazing
best
British.
Batman? Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh, I
seriously?
heard this argument on the radio the other day.
Because that one's also is like who's the better Batman, but it's also who's the better Bruce Wayne. And it's like I don't
A lot of
know.
people disagree, but I like Ben Affleck.
Robert
I don't know if he's
Pattinson. That's my favorite.
Mine, I know my favorite Batman,
Yeah,
Who's that?
Christian Bale.
Adam West.
yeah.
Classic.
See, I like
The
Michael
OG.
Keaton as Bruce Wayne. Hate him as Batman.
Who?
Michael Keaton.
Oh, yeah.
That was the original, I think, Joker one in Penguin. I think.
Yep.
I get it, yeah. Good Batman, not good Bruce Wayne.
No,
Kevin
he
was the other way around.
He was a good Bruce Wayne, not a good Batman.
See, I would say
Really?
the other way around.
Yeah.
Everyone hates it, but I liked. What's his name?
Well, I don't know.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Oh my gosh, you like the bat nipples?
Look, when I was a kid, I didn't pay attention to the nipples.
Like
I was like, he just slid down an icy dinosaur. That's what I was trying to tell.
Batgirl.
freeze.
Icy dinosaur.
He did, dude. You guys need to chill out.
Oh my gosh.
He had the Batman, the credit card, and he's like, never go home with that, never leave home without it. It's just a bat card.
Yeah.
Doesn't compare to Adam West bat ladder.
I love
That-
He
The
climbs down.
shark repellent
Shark
bat
repellent.
spray.
Yeah, he climbs down the ladder.
Wilker's Batman.
The
He's like
Batcopter.
running through the whole like city with like this holding this bomb above his head.
Guys,
so
this is absolutely the perfect segue into my segment.
way to announce it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I have to
segue.
announce it. Do you guys remember when I did that AI wrote a script?
Yeah.
AI script.
Yeah, when they did the Saw movies.
Yeah, with the
Becky,
Saw movies.
sexy woman.
Yeah.
You did that, or did you find it?
No, I found it.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
when I did the segment.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I remember that.
Found another one
No way.
with Batman.
Are you serious?
Oh, no way.
Really?
This dude's made his AI watch 1,000 hours of Batman.
I love it.
He made his AI watch.
I don't know how that happens.
How?
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
a
They just-
script. It's an AI script. It's just like it combs through video, and then it creates its own little thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
say-
saying. It
yeah.
combs through video like that's.
Yeah, you say like so nonchalant. Like,
Here, robot,
you know.
watch this. Does he have to
Yeah.
leave it alone in a room for 1,000 hours, or he just
guess.
upload it in 10 hours?
I have no idea. But he wrote a script.
Say, how many days is that?
1,000 hours.
1,000 hours. That's
Thousand divided
How
by
fast does he have?
24?
Well, how fast
Hey,
does he have to
Siri.
watch it? Can he watch it on fast forward?
Don't
how
say-
many days is 1,000 hours?
Don't say that devil name. We all have Apple products. They're all going to kick
41
off.
days.
Now it's picking all you up. Hey Siri, how many days is 1,000 hours? And say that devil may. We all have Apple products saying days. Now it's picking up on your. Oh hey Siri, how many days?
It's 41 days. 41.6666667.
Oh my gosh,
It's the end of the world.
AI is the devil. Anyway, go ahead, Steven.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
I only read this once, so I'm probably going to F it up.
If
Goof it up.
you already said it.
Yeah, I'm going to bleep it out so it actually sounds like you
No, don't do that.
Golly, don't goof it up.
Oh, gee willikers.
Oh, I don't know.
All right. Batman stands next to his Batmobile and uses his Bat computer. He's sometimes Bruce Wayne, sometimes Batman, all times Orphan.
It's 50% Batman.
Just a 50% Batman, 50% Bruce Wayne, 100% Orphan.
There's the title.
So good. It's
100%
so good.
Orphan.
You're one sentence in and I'm ready to die.
Okay. All right, from here on, it's gonna be like dialogue. So it's monologue. It's gonna be dialogue. So I have to say who's speaking. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
Batman, this city is now safe. I have punched a penguin into prison. Alfred, Batman's loyal butler, or actually it says battler. That's funny. I didn't read that at first. Batman's loyal battler carries a tray of goth ham. Alfred, eat a dinner, mattress Wayne. An explosion explodes. The Joker and Two-Face enter the cave. Joker is a clown, but insane. Two-Face is a man, but an attorney. Batman, no, it's Two-Face and One-Face. They hate me for being a bat. Batman throws Alfred at Two-Face. Two-Face flips Alfred like a coin. Alfred lands heads up, which means Two-Face goes home.
Oh my god.
Picture it, man. He's like, holy crap. I have these two villains in my Batcave. Alfred. Time to become useful, so he just grabs
Oh, Alfred.
and just throws
We are
Alfred.
peaking.
Alfred, use tackle.
We are so peaking on this.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, it's fine. Just back off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Batman,
I'm sorry.
it is just you and I, the Joker. Batman versus Clown. Mortal enemies. Or she says moral enemies. I keep wanting to fix
Oh
it.
my god.
I am such a freak. Society is bad. You drink water. I drink anarchy.
T-shirt.
Batman, I drink bats just like a bat would. Batman looks around for his parents, but they are still dead.
Parents.
This makes him have anger. He fires a bat rocket. The Joker deflects it with his sick sense of humor. A clowny power. The Joker. I have never followed a rule. That is my rule. Do you follow? I don't.
That's good.
I don't.
Batman. Alfred, give birth to Robin. Alfred begins a process since it's his job. The Joker now has a present in his hand. He juggles it over to Batman. The Joker. Happy birthday, Batman. Batman opens the present since he's a good guy. Opens the present since he's a good guy. It contains a coupon for new parents, but it's expired.
God.
This is a Joker joke.
This is a Joker joke.
You've been joked.
The end.
That is so good.
Freaking gosh,
That 1,000 hours of Batman, and it comes to that.
Where do
comes
you get
up
the
with that.
coupons from?
I have no idea.
Oh my god!
It contains coupons for new parents, but it's expired.
AI is so funny.
Oh my god.
That is so.